What's up, everybody? I'll tell you what's up. It's me. It's the Mountain Jangler, that's right. And I hope that your hearts are warm and that your blood is running cold. Happy Halloween from all of us here in the Bone Jangler family. You're watching the Monster Channel.
Oh, baby.
What's this? Tell me, do you believe in magic? Do you, Jacques?
Now, for every kid who has ever seen a science fiction movie, thrilled to the amazing strength of an out-of-this-world movie monster, comes Great Garloo by Marx. Garloo the Mighty. Garloo the Untamed. Garloo the Terrible. Who can stop him? Who can control this monstrous creature? You can, kids, because Great Garloo by Marx is yours to command. With these battery-operated controls, you can make Garloo go, stop, bend, pick up, turn. Yes, Great Garloo, almost 2 feet tall, will be your faithful servant. You name it, you're the boss. Bring out-of-this-world excitement into your house, kids. Own the most fantastic toy of all. Great Garloo by Marx.
M-A-R-X spells Marx, world's largest toy maker.
Creepy crawlers, creepy crawlers, creepy crawlers.
Now, you can make all kinds of lovely things like these with Mattel's wonderful Thing Maker. It makes creepy crawlers, spiders, lizards, snakes, dragonflies. Make them yourself with this nice plastic goop. Choose a mold, pour in the goop, heat it, and presto changeo, you've got bugs. Squiggly, squirty bugs. They feel so soft and natural. You get 4 different colors of goop and special paints. Make charming lizard pins or spider rings. You can collect them or spread them around. After all, they're fun for the entire family. Get Mattel's new Thing Maker with creepy crawlers. You can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.
This is my father. He hangs pictures, helps Grandpa experiment, helps Mommy with the cleaning. Where does he get his go? From me. I lend him my Cheerios. Daddy says they're the greatest thing since bat wings. Mommy says they give him protein and stuff. Give your father some go. And he might play catch with you.
Big G, little O. Go with Cheerios.
Into the deepest jungles went Pressman toy makers looking for something new. The secret they brought back for you is incredible. The Pressman Witch Doctor Head Shrinkers Kit. Plastic flesh, mixing cauldron and petrifying potion. Just pour it into the mold and in minutes you can add monster hair. Paint it with a coloring kit included or make up your own decorations. In 24 hours the heads shrink down. Now shrunken heads for all occasions. Collect them, swap them, give them to your Witch Doctor friends. You can always cook up more with Pressman's Witch Doctor Head Shrinkers Kit.
You can never tell what's in the dark shadows or what lurks behind each door. But with groovy horror heads for friends, you won't be scared anymore. There's Barnabas and Quentin and the Witch, like in Dark Shadows on TV. They make great decorations for your room. They're so soft and cuddly. Barnabas, Quentin, and the Witch. Get your Dark Shadow horror heads today. They're fun to play with, too. They're all made by sensible toys who make lots of stuffed things for you.
Well, what is up, monster kids? I'll tell you what's up. It's time, once again, for the return of me, the Lone Jangler, that's right. And it's time for the return of Halloween. I hope that you've been having a spooky time getting prepared for the festivities and the ceremonies that'll surely be taking place all weekend long as we head into our favorite holiday of the whole year. I thought I'd put together something extra special for you and all of the undead souls that are around us all the time. Something to put us into the proper mood. So let's check this out, okay?
Once upon a time, on top of a very big mountain, there lived a funny old witch. Her name was Winifred, but everyone just called her Winnie for short. Winnie Witch wasn't like most other witches, because try as she would, she just couldn't scare people like all the other witches could.
Oh, boo! Boo!
Oh, she tried all kinds of spooky things. But instead of getting scared, everyone just laughed at her. Even the other witches laughed at Winnie. Why, you couldn't scare a mouse, they said. And do you know, they were right. She couldn't. Why, even Lucifer, her silly old cat, was scarier than she. Well, you can imagine how Winnie felt about all this. She was very sad indeed. Here it was Halloween, and Winnie didn't even have a house to haunt. And worse yet, she wasn't even invited to the big meeting which all the senior witches were having in the woods. But Winnie just wouldn't take that sitting down. "Come on, Lucifer," she said. "Let's go and spy." But then Winnie remembered that her room had been broken, and it just wouldn't budge. "I have an idea," said Lucifer. "Why not try your new sweeper?" "Oh, what a grand idea," said Winnie, and with that, she got out her vacuum cleaner. And guess what? It worked. So away they flew, faster than a jet. As they flew along, Winnie and Lucifer saw some boys and girls all dressed up in funny costumes. "Let's go down and scare those children," said Winnie Witch. So down they flew. But when the boys and girls saw Winnie on her funny new broom, they just laughed. "Don't feel bad," said Lucifer to Winnie. "They're too silly to be afraid anyway." But Winnie felt sadder than ever. Finally, they reached a spot where all the witches were having their big meeting. Winnie Witch and Lucifer Cat hid in a big tree and listened to what was going on. Now you must know that a witches' meeting on Halloween is very scary, and only the spookiest ones are there.
Every time I know that, no. Oh, I need the beer.
Some of the witches were mixing great big pots of witches' brew.
Borrow some more of those words.
I'm going to make them And others were planning all kinds of ways to scare people.
And then I'm going to shout.
Why, the meeting was so scary that even Winifred Witch and Lucifer Cat were afraid. In fact, Winnie was so scared that she lost her balance and fell right down to where all the other witches were. Well, do you know what happened? Winnie made such a racket when she fell that she scared all the other witches half to death. They were so scared that some hopped on their brooms and flew away, and others jumped right into their pots of brew. And while nobody was looking, Winnie and Lucifer jumped on their cleaner and flew away just as fast as they could. Well, you know how news travels. By the next day, every witch in the kingdom had heard about the terrible goblin. When Winnie and Lucifer heard the story, they laughed so hard they almost cried. Well, they never told the witches who the goblin really was. And you'd better not either. Because every year now, Winnie hides in that same tree in the forest. And just when the spooky meeting of the witches begins, down falls Winnie. And you should see how the witches run. So now, no one can say that Winifred Witch isn't the scariest witch in the land, can he?
In the name of every evil spirit, evil, and obedient only to you, I evoke you. Here to me. Now! Now!
'em dead. Those newt's tails were a good idea. Added a bit of tang, don't you think?
Wendy was the youngest witch in her family. She had the weakest witch power, and she was afraid of witches, especially bossy, mean witches like her two older sisters. Her oldest sister knew everything. She knew where to get the best frog's tongues for witches' brew.
Here, Froggy. Looks delicious.
And she knew where to get the best books for witches' spells.
Let's see now. Here's a good one. Geezel, beezel, weasel, pop. I'd better get out of here. Inky, pinky, blinky, sink.
She even knew where to find the best sassafras wood for broomsticks.
Please take me with you,
said Wendy when her sister was going to the sassafras grove. But as usual, her mean oldest sister said,
No way. You're too young, and you never keep up with that crummy broomstick. No wonder you can hardly take off. You don't know anything.
Wendy wanted to say,
How will I ever learn if you don't show me?
But she was too afraid. Her middle sister was pretty scary, too. She could do everything best. She could fly the fastest of any witch in the valley. She could cackle the loudest. And she could say spells in the most frightening voice, so they always worked.
Mumbo, mumbo, grumble, grumble, make these stockings really tall. Please teach me how to say the spells in that scary voice. You, with a weak voice like that? You'll never frighten anyone, Wendy.
At night, her sisters had parties. Wendy would sit at the top of the stairs listening.
I'd like to put a spell on all of them, but I don't even know the right words. At least, I have you. You give me a little witch power.
But poor Wendy. The next day, which was the day before Halloween, she even lost her broomstick.
Oh no. My broomstick, gone. Well, it serves you right.
Now she had no witch power at all. And then it was Halloween. The very worst day for a witch to be without a broomstick.
We are going into the city where there are more people to scare. Oh, please take me with you. Don't be silly. You lost your broom. And you can't ride with us. You'd make the brooms too heavy. Anyway, we need you to stay here. Close up the house and make it look like there's nobody home. Come on. We can't be late.
Wendy did as they said.
If only I had my broomstick for company.
Trick or treat.
There's nobody home.
Nobody? You're home?
I'm nobody.
Nobody? Is that what you are for Halloween?
Yes, but I'm dressed as a witch.
Well then, why don't you come trick-or-treating with me?
I'd like to, but I'm not very good at scaring people.
Oh, that's easy. You just go, woo, and they run away.
That's how ghosts go. Witches cackle, like this. Hey, 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 I'll get you.
Hey, you almost sound like a real witch.
I do? But I don't even have a broomstick.
I lost mine.
Oh, if that's all you need, we have an old one at home. Come on.
It probably won't do any good.
Come on, silly.
The ghost's mother gave Wendy some hot chocolate, a candied apple, and a broomstick.
It's just an old kitchen broomstick, but go on, try it.
Yeah, try and ride it.
I'm not any good at riding broomsticks. I have no witch power.
Try it anyway. It might be fun.
Okay, I can just pretend. Hey, hey, hey! I'll get you!
Hey, I think it's a magic broomstick. Here, let me try it. I'll get you!
Maybe I can make it work for me. I'll get you. Oh, nope, it just won't go.
Let me try it again. Hey, hey, hey! I'll get you!
She did it again. Great!
I guess I do have a little witch power after all.
You sure do. What about a spell or two?
But I don't know any spells.
Then make one up. You're a witch.
Okay, how about this? Frogs and lizards, toads and newts, rubbers, raincoats, hiking boots. Turn this ghost into a witch. Presto, changeo, make a switch.
What about a pointed hat?
That's easy. Stew and broom and cat and bat. Give this witch a pointed hat.
Wow! Now, let's get out of here and go scare some people.
Be careful. Don't fly too fast.
We won't!
And they flew away with Wendy steering.
Look! Up there against the sky! Witches! Ah!
We are currently flying at an altitude of 30,000 feet. We expect to be in the Honolulu area at 1:45 local time.
The children have been so well behaved this Halloween, haven't they?
Witches! John, those were witches on a broom!
I'd better fly you home. It's midnight.
I want to stay with you and keep on being a witch. You are a real one, aren't you?
Yes, I just found that out, and you helped. But I have to turn you back into a ghost. Your mother would miss you. Broiled figs and toasted toast. Turn this witch back to a ghost.
Oh, you're both back. How was the flying, kids?
Great! We zoomed all over the place and scared people.
Yeah, it was great, but I have to go back now. Could I keep the broomstick?
Of course. It belongs to you now.
Oh, thank you. See you next Halloween.
See you next Halloween. Happy brooming.
And Wendy flew back home on her new broomstick. When she got there, her sisters weren't home.
I don't think it's good for them to be out so late. I think I'll teach them a thing or two. Snakes and cakes and pumpkin pie. Oldest sister, you can't fly. Salt and pepper bouncing ball. Middle sister, you will fall. I hope the spells work. It was the strangest thing. All of a sudden, I
I couldn't stay up in the air.
It was awful. I feel funny all over. Now I know how you feel, Wendy. With no witch power.
Oh, that's all over. I even found a new broomstick that's much better than my old one. You did? Let's see. But that's just an old kitchen broomstick. That old thing can't fly. It may be different, but it flies for me.
I don't believe it. Let me try it out. Mumble, mumble, mumble. See? It's no good.
I'll try. Easel, beezle, weasel, hop. No, definitely no good. Watch me now. Hey, 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 I'll get you.
How can that? It's not even made of sassafras. And her voice wasn't even frightening. This is the worst Halloween I ever had.
You two are probably tired. Why not go to bed? You'll probably have your witch power back in the morning.
Maybe she's right.
Even if they had been mean to her before, Wendy didn't want her sisters to feel badly. So before she went to sleep, she cast a few more spells.
Oldest sister, you can fly. All you have to do is try. Middle sister, flying is fun. The spell I made is now undone.
The next day, all three sisters went to the sassafras grove to cut sticks for new brooms. Wendy flew, of course.
If it works, it'll do 55 easily. Good.
This should do. Tumble, fumble, please work.
Wendy never told them about the spells. It was enough to know that her oldest sister thought she knew everything but didn't, and that her middle sister thought she could do everything best but couldn't. And she didn't have to tell them that she wasn't afraid of witches anymore. They knew.
Aw, this brew is even better than the last one, don't you think, Wendy?
As you all know by now, witches and warlocks are real. I happen to be friends with many of them and know many more. How about you? Are you afraid of witches?
Here comes Wanda, the wonderful witch.
Hi, I'm Wanda. Come on. I have some bewitching news for you. About hidden magic, a wizardly new hairspray from Procter & Gamble. It holds yet loves to be combed. The spray I used before was so stiff I couldn't comb. But hidden magic has an exclusive holding ingredient, Flexinol. It holds a soft, flexible way. So, If your hair gets mussed, it combs right back. Like magic. Do try it. The hairspray with Flexinol. New hidden magic. It holds and holds, yet loves to be combed. Regular or extra control. Hidden magic.
Once upon a time, a little boy and girl were watching Cinderella, like you. When it was over, they climbed upstairs to brush their teeth and go to bed. But all of a sudden, the little girl said,
Hey, this isn't our toothpaste. Where's our crest? Who are you? I'm the one that switched your toothpaste, dearie. But we don't want our toothpaste switched. We want our crest. Crest helps keep us from getting a lot of big old cavities.
Oh, well, if it's big old cavities you're worried about.
Hey, we're little.
Now you've only have a lot of little old cavities.
Give us back our crest.
I'll give it back. Give it back. Yikes! That's a good tooth fairy.
What's going on here?
She switched our crest.
Well, that's why she's called the toothpaste switch witch.
The switch witch?
She tries to switch everybody's crest.
Ah, crest. Our mommy says crest is special.
It certainly is special. Crest helps boys and girls like you get fewer cavities.
I hate cavities. Me too. We used to get lots before Mommy got us crest and told us how to take better care of our teeth.
Well, you keep right on taking care of your teeth.
And so the good tooth fairy gave the children their crest and made them big again, and they brushed happily ever after. Oh, the switch witch, afraid she got away.
So be careful. If you want fewer cavities, be sure you have regular checkups. Watch between meal treats and brush after eating. Oh, and watch out the switch witch doesn't switch your crest.
This is Barnabas Collins. He lives in a strange world, a world of vampires, werewolves, and dark shadows. Now the world of dark shadows is yours in a strange new game by Milton Bradley, the Barnabas Collins Dark Shadows game.
Each player spins, then selects bones from the coffin. But watch out for the dreaded stake. You struggle to complete a skeleton that glows in the dark. If you win, the curse of the vampire is yours. Win the game, you get a set of Barnabas fangs. Milton Bradley makes the best games in the world, and the Barnabas Collins game is the scariest. So get it.
All right, kids, listen. Here are the rules for our Halloween scavenger hunt. Early today, I buried 6 objects in the old cemetery.
In a cemetery?
Yes, we have to prove our bravery, don't we?
Georgie by Robert Bright. In a little village in New England, there was a little house which belonged to Mr. and Mrs. Whitaker. Up in the little attic of this house, there lived a little ghost. His name was Georgie. Every night, at the same time, he gave the loose board on the stairs a little creak. And he gave the parlor door a little squeak. And then Mr. and Mrs. Whitaker knew it was time to go to bed. And Herman, the cat, he knew it was time to prowl. And as for Miss Oliver, the owl, she knew it was time to wake up and say, "Hoo." And so it went, with everything as it should be, until Mr. Whitaker took it into his head to hammer a nail into the loose board on the stairs, and to oil the hinges of the parlor door. And so the stairs wouldn't creak anymore. And the door wouldn't squeak anymore. And Mr. and Mrs. Whitaker, they didn't know when it was time to go to bed anymore. And Herman, he didn't know when it was time to begin to prowl anymore. And as for Miss Oliver, she didn't know when to wake up anymore and went on sleeping. That was a fine how do you do. And Georgie sat up in the attic and moped. Pretty soon, though, Georgie decided to find some other house to haunt. But while he ran to this house and then to that house, each house already had a ghost. The only house in the whole village which didn't have a ghost was Mr. Glomes's place. But that was so awfully gloomy. The big door groaned so. And the big stairway moaned so. And besides, Mr. Glomes himself was such a crotchety old man, he came near frightening Georgie half to death. So Georgie ran away to a cow barn where there lived a harmless cow. She just chewed her cud all the time, and it wasn't much fun. Meanwhile, a lot of time went by, and it rained a good deal. And during the winter, it snowed to beat the band. And out at the cow barn, Georgie was terribly cold and uncomfortable. Ooh. But what with the dampness from the rain and the coldness from the snow, something happened to that board on the Whitaker stairs and to the hinges on the Whitaker parlor door. It was Herman who discovered it and told Miss Oliver, and she woke up with a start. Miss Oliver flew right over to the cow barn to tell Georgie that the board on the stairs was loose again and that the hinges on the parlor door were rusty again. What glad tidings that was for Georgie. He ran right home, lickety-split. And so, at the same old time, the stairs creaked again. And the parlor door squeaked again. And Mr. and Mrs. Whitaker knew when it was time to go to sleep again. And Herman, he knew when to begin to prowl again. And as for Miss Oliver, she knew when it was time to wake up again and say, "Ooh." Thank goodness.
right, we gotta get busy. Clean this place up before the new tenants come in.
Right, you are so right.
Well, then go ahead. Right, you are so right.
Take it easy.
Give me a hand with this ladder here.
Which hand?
Put it on that. What do you mean? Oh. Now you see what you did? Get out of here! Who threw that bomb?
Oh, Napoleon, you're a mess, ain't you, boy? Well, we'll get you. Make you look nice, Chris. I know I read all about you. A little right there. Now, Nappy, was that nice? And you used to be my favorite general. You're going to get in trouble doing that. I hate you. Oh, let me see. What's this over here? Well, my. Oh, Mo, get in there. What? Is there something in there? Is there, huh? Is there? Oh, don't hurt us, Mr. Armour. We didn't do it.
We didn't do anything honest.
No. I know you didn't, Mo. It's me, some joke, eh?
Some joke, yeah. Funny. Why you... Oh. Why don't you take it off? You're liable to get cooked under this thing here.
Yeah.
What's that thing?
The mace.
Mace? Oh, I'll mace you in a minute. Well, I wasn't really scared.
You weren't?
I don't even know the meaning of the word fear.
Well, that sounds pretty stupid if you ask me.
I didn't ask you. Mo. Oh, Larry's making funnies again, eh? I'll show him a thing or two or three. Come out of there.
Hi. Oh, boy, is Mo gonna give it to you when you get out of there? Oh, boy. Wait a minute. If you're out here, how could you be in... Hey, Mo.
Don't bother me.
No, but this is...
Come on, leave me alone. Play games with me, huh?
Look, I know the supernatural is something that isn't supposed to happen, but it does happen.
What about you? Do you believe in ghosts? Spirits? Things that go bump in the night? I do. I don't even have to believe, I just simply know that these things are real. And if you don't believe in any of it, even in October, well then, you're just a stooge. Don't be a stooge.
They took our sugar checks.
I'll get your sugar checks back.
Hey! What the? Sugar checks sure taste great.
Sure, they're sugar frosted. And there's a surprise prize inside. Look for me on Sugar Checks and get your surprise prize.
Frankenberry's got strawberry-flavored sweeties.
Count Chocula's got chocolate sweeties. Must be for me.
Hello, my name is Boo. Gentlemen, let me finish. Boo Berry, your new neighbor. I do not wish to frighten, just to borrow some milk and to explain about my new ghostly good blueberry-flavored cereal with a haunting blueberry taste. Boo Berry.
Well, boo to you, Blueberry.
Gentlemen, please, I just want to tell you about my new super sweet cereal, Blueberry. Frankenberry's got strawberry-flavored sweeties.
Count Chocula's got chocolate sweeties.
But I've got blueberry-flavored sweeties.
Frankenberry. Count Chocula.
And brand new blueberry-flavored Blueberry.
In a wee
Weeble's haunted house. Weebles wobble all about, and it's a real exciting place to be. A smiling ghost with glowing face has a secret hiding place, and that's not all, there's plenty more to see. Benny! Cause a Weeble's haunted house is a great place to be. Weeble's haunted house, including glow-in-the-dark Weeble ghost from Romper Room.
On a lonely mountain top overlooking Empire City in the secret cat cave, the crime-busting team Courageous Cat and Minute Mouse in their slick Catmobile are on their way to keep law and order.
You know, Courageous, Phineas Fox escaped from jail today, and he swore to get his revenge on you.
I've been threatened before.
Calling Courageous Cat, the Prowler reported at 5th and Main Street.
What was that?
Sounds like trouble. Let's investigate. Come on, Minute. What are you waiting for?
Nothing. That house looks haunted.
Don't be silly, Minute. Everyone knows there's no such thing as a haunted house. It's dark in here. I'll light a candle.
Yipes! Look, a monster!
What monster? That's my shadow.
I told you that this house was haunted.
Come on, Minute. Let's find out who's making that racket.
I'm scared. Can I walk in front of you?
Okay, I'll keep my hands on your shoulders so you'll know I'm with you.
Courageous, I don't feel your hand. Courageous. Ah, that's better. Now keep it there. It was silly of me to think this house was haunted. Courageous. Courageous. You changed. Courageous? Where are you? Courageous! There you are. Golly, Courageous. I'm sure glad to see you.
Shh. There's something strange going on around here, and I'm gonna find out what it is. Look out, Minute. So now we know who's behind all this. Phineas Fox. He's a sly one, that Phineas Fox.
Cuckoo, cuckoo. I lured you into my trap.
You'd have to be a magician to get out of this, Courageous.
My gun saw will do the trick. Now I'll use my airplane propeller gun.
Golly, courageous! I'm swimming! I sure fixed that cat and mouse.
I don't know how you did it, Minute, but I'm proud of you.
Well, like I said, that's why they call me Minute Mouse.
Stay tuned for more spooky fun on the Bone Jangler Halloween special.
Make Halloween fun with one-stop shopping at Woolworth or Woolco for your Halloween needs. Costumes from $1.83 to $3.99, like $6 Million Man, Bionic Woman, superheroes, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, and a new favorite for girls, Holly Hobby. You can get wrapped candies of every kind, bubblegum, lollipops, fun-sized candy bars. Get this Halloween record, Sounds to Make You Shiver, just $1.89. Make Halloween fun and easy. Make just one stop at Woolworth or Woolco.
Great Halloween parties begin at Walgreens. Candy, party decorations, masks, costumes, makeup. Everything you need for Halloween fun now at Walgreens.
This Halloween, capture your ghosts and goblins on genuine Kodak film from Thrifty. Whether it's print, slide, or movie film, Kodak is the choice of professionals. Thrifty carries a full line of Kodak film, including C126-24 exposure, C110 and C135 24 exposure in regular and high-speed print film, KR135 36 exposure slide film, and Super 8 movie film. Remember, the sharper you want your memories, the more you need Kodak film and Thrifty.
Now, from Milton Bradley, a weird game, Voice of the Mummy. Press the button. From within the tomb, the mummy speaks.
Look out! The unholy snakes of Aemon reach from below. Move up one level.
Each player tries to capture the sacred scarab. He who collects the most jewels wins. The Voice of the Mummy, the electric sound game from Milton Bradley.
Sometimes, nothing says Halloween quite like ancient Egypt. Just ask my friend, Henry Cavill, because he agrees.
Than a streak of lightning, more powerful than the pounding surf, mightier than a roaring hurricane. This amazing stranger from the planet Krypton, the Man of Steel, Superman. Possessing remarkable physical strength, Superman fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice, disguised as a mild-mannered newspaper reporter, Clark Kent.
Jordan. Dr. Jordan.
You deny
try poisoning Dr. Jordan, yet you admit these fingerprints are yours.
Yes, but you don't...
That's all.
Kent speaking.
Hello, Daily Planet. This is Dr. Wilson of the Egyptian Museum. I've just uncovered something that may free Miss Hogan.
Yes, Doctor. I've been feeling much better lately, but I'll be right over. I'll see you later, Lois. Doctor's orders.
Doctor, my eye.
Dr. Jordan was the world's foremost student of hieroglyphics. Most of our priceless specimens were brought back by him, even the mummy of King Tush. Among his possessions, I uncovered this ancient Egyptian tablet and find it to be a secret curse of the tomb of King Tush. He who disturbs the eternal sleep of King Tush shall perish. This tablet may well be Miss Hogan's passport to freedom. Come with me, please. Over 3,000 years ago, the valley of the Upper Nile was ruled by an old and powerful king. He had been warring with the Lower Nile for many years, and just before the old king died, he called his son to him, a young boy of 12. He commanded his giant guards to swear an oath of eternal allegiance to the boy prince, to guard him constantly in this world and the next. Shortly after, the old king died. The youth of 12 now ruled the kingdom of 10 million people. But the boy was not fashioned for such responsibilities, and being of a sickly nature, soon became ill himself. Never was a person attended more faithfully than this youth, yet he withered away and soon died. True to their oath of allegiance, each of the royal guards drank poison, so that they might continue to protect the spirit of their young king in the Valley of the Dead. Here in these catacombs, Dr. Jordan has reconstructed the burial vault exactly as he first discovered it in one of the pyramids. Working for years in absolute and frenzied secrecy, he finally duplicated an ancient mystic formula, which he called the fluid of life. Just before he was found dead, Dr. Jordan had inoculated each of the mummies of the giant guards. They were supposed to return to life, but somehow the test failed. Dr. Jordan was found here at the feet of King Tush. The rest you know. But what you don't know, Mr. Kent, and what I am equally certain of, is that Dr. Jordan violated the ancient warning by attempting to open the coffin of King Tush. Poisonous needle. That's how Dr. Jordan was killed.
Yes, and Miss Hogan is a free woman.
one time I've scooped you, Lois.
Yes, lucky for you, I was hurt.
Incidentally, who told you I was at the museum?
My mummy done told me.
I hope that you're all wrapped up in this Halloween celebration, because there's so much more yet to come.
Big news today. New honeycombs here.
New honeycomb?
Tastes sweeter than ever.
Big news! New honeycomb's here! We got new honeycomb! Hey, Big Mommy!
Yes.
Here's new honeycomb. Tastes sweeter than ever.
It does taste sweeter.
And it's as big as ever.
Big Monster, there's a new post-honeycomb cereal, part of a balanced breakfast.
Tastes sweeter than ever?
Yes.
I do that.
There were 7 of us. Thousands have tried before. This is where they left their bones. We knew what was waiting. We knew what was waiting for us. The sea witches. The Greeks knew about them. The faces of mortal women. But their hair is legend. Was this the real location of Eden? Were these the vanished descendants of Eve? There were 7 of us. Men with no hope, only courage. This is what we were after. The hair colors of Sea Witch. Semi-permanent, simple to use. 12 colors. There's one for you. At your chemist. 4 and 11pence.
Now Milton Bradley has cooked up a ghostly game. Which Witch? You try to move through the spooky house that's full of surprises, but Wand of the Wicked may turn you into a mouse. Or the whammy ball may drop and the witch's broom sends you back. If you're careful and reach the charmed circle, you win. Which Witch?
From just beyond the edge of light, from the deeper darkness where no living being has ever walked, comes the terror of those who have given their souls to the devil. Witches, 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 witches!
Which girl is the which girl? Man, oh, can't you see? Which one has the sulphur eyes and green where pink should be? Which girl is the which girl? Surely your spine can tell. It's the raven one with the earring glow and the walk will follow to hell.
The Marvel Family, a Fawcett publication. Read The Witch's Tale with the Marvel Family. Captain Marvel, Mary Marvel, Captain Marvel Jr. The Marvel Family in The Witch's Tale. We are the Witches 3, and if you should count 4, that means there's one more of us than there used to be before. Oh, I wish Elvira was here. The cold wind howls, and the pitiless snow blows before the open mouth of a cave somewhere in the dark mountains. She always was so gay and cheerful. I miss her on these cold, lonely nights. We never should have let Elvira go off to the big city alone. Elvira never liked being a witch. I'll bet she ran away. Are you casting a spell on somebody, Oswina? Shh, I'm conjuring up a vision. I don't see anything. Of course not. We didn't make the sign in blood or sing the hubba dubba. I'm just getting the cauldron ready. Now I make the mystic mark. Ooh, I bet she's going to make a vision so we can find Elvira. Quiet, don't strain your voice. You'll need it for the hubba dubba. Hubba dubba, boil and bubble. Cauldron, help us in our trouble. Show us where Elvira's gone. Look, the vision is appearing. That's where she's gone. What can we do, Oswina? We'll find her, of course. Elvira's place is at home with her sister witches, whether she likes it or not. Hubba dubba, off we go, off into the blinding snow to find our missing sister. Meanwhile, Billy Batson is entertaining his sister Mary and Freddie Freeman at Station Whiz. I want you to hear our new program. It's called The Witch's Hour. It sounds scary. There's a new lady announcer. She makes the stories sound as though they were told by a real witch. I'd like to hear her. Ellie Hawkins speaking. I am the Witch of Darkness. In my lonely cave I sit by the fire, and in the ghostly flames I see a strange story. Gulp, it certainly seems real. Golly, I almost expect to see a witch fly in the window. Look! Holy moly, witches! And they did fly in the window. We got her! Whoa! Shazam! Shazam! Captain Marvel! As Billy and Mary Batson pronounce the magic word, and Freddie Freeman says the name of his hero, there are 3 blasts of magic lightning. And the mighty figures of Captain Marvel Jr., and Mary Marvel take up the chase of the witches. They've kidnapped Miss Hawkins. Look, they're riding the broomstick into a cloud. Gone! After minutes of vain searching, no sign of them. We've looked inside the cloud. Somehow they've escaped us. If they're real witches, why did they want Miss Hawkins? Maybe they heard the program and thought she was a real witch too. They must have gone somewhere. Between the 3 of us, we can cover a lot of ground. Let's split up and start searching. A good idea. I'll go this way. And I'll take this. We'll all meet later. Good luck. Meanwhile, we fooled them by dropping down out of that cloud. Yes, but we're still dropping down. This broomstick can't carry 4 people. Oh, part of my cloak tore off. We're grounded, but it isn't far from here to the cave. We'll go the rest of the way on foot. I see something fluttering down there. It looks like a tattered rag. It's a piece of a witch's cloak. I'd recognize it anywhere. That proves they came this way. You're here to stay, young lady, so you might just as well quit fighting and make the best of it. You can't do this to me. I'll say they can't. Mirandy, you're in charge of hexes. Give him a good one. Hibbity gibbity lex, abracadabra, hex. Ulp? I'm standing on my head. Humph, he's helpless enough that way. I can't get right side up again, but there's a chance Freddie Freeman won't be hexed. Captain Marvel. The blue boy vanished, but we'll capture this one. Let go of me. A spoonful of this witch's brew will change him into a harmless bat. Captain Whoa! I won't let them hurt you, Freddie. Mary Marvel. I saw the lightning flash when you changed from Captain Marvel Jr. and traced it here. Heh, I'll boil you alive. Indeed. Mary Marvel, the world's mightiest girl, cannot be harmed by anything, not even the scalding heat of boiling water. You just helped me warm up. Go! Oh, drat, we can't fight her, but at least you and I will escape. I don't want to go with you. Hi-yo, broomstick, away! Holy moly, a witch on a broomstick with Miss Hawkins. It came out of that cave. You seem to be running away, so let's go back where you started from. Everywhere I look, I see marvels. It isn't fair. Later, Freddie Freeman becomes Captain Marvel Jr. to join in a discussion of the witch's fate. We can't burn them at the stake. It isn't done these days. But they're guilty of kidnapping. Oh no, you don't understand. They didn't really kidnap me. You see, I'm a witch too. Only I hated it, so I ran away to look for another job. I'm sure if they could find useful work, they'd stop being witches too. Of course, witches aren't very handy, but we can sing a little. I know just the job. Your witching days are over. Several weeks later, at Station Whiz, they're great. As a singing quartet, they're becoming more popular than the Jonathan sisters. Habba dabba, rilla ralla roo, your honey's in love with you.
Toys R Us has the Big Bird Halloween costume and the Yoda Halloween costume for trick-or-treating.
Rayovac is providing free personal kid-size flashlights for use when trick-or-treating Halloween night. These flashlights will light the way to safer rounds of the neighborhoods. To get your flashlight, just come to any Madison Burger King on October 30th and ask for one. No purchase is necessary, and Burger King will give you a special treat bag and a coupon good for the soft drink of your choice. But the supply is limited, so get to Burger King early. And remember, be safe this Halloween. Wear light-colored costumes, be extra careful crossing streets, and ask your parents to check your treats and throw out any unwrapped ones just to be safe.
Hey, Dad, I'm going out.
Is Dracula picking you up?
He's not a vampire, Dad. He's goth. There's a difference.
Yeah, sure. Pizza?
Ooh, who delivered?
Actually, it's new Delisio garlic bread pizza.
Garlic in the crust. You can really taste it.
Oh, you can taste the garlic, all right.
Hi, Jake. Pizza?
Garlic?
What you say?
See? Vampire. Told you.
It's not delivery. It's Delisio. New Delisio garlic bread pizza.
Out of all the vampires throughout the ages, two remain so very close to my heart.
Clem Cadettlehammer, I've told him 1,000 times he could never be a door-to-door brush salesman for me. Now get rid of him. Wait a minute. I've got an idea. Send him in. I'll send him. How do you do, sir? I'm going to give you a chance to be a door-to-door brush salesman. And I'll take it. Good. Now, the salary for this will be $12 a week. Well, that sounds reasonable. Of course, there are going to be some expenses. Oh, yeah. The salesman kit will cost you $10. Well, that sounds reasonable. And it'll cost you $1.50 in the cab to go there. Well, that sounds reasonable. And then you'll have to have lunch. That'll cost you 50 cents. Well, that's reasonable. There'll be unemployment insurance, life insurance, Social Security. That'll be $1.50. And there'll be 10% for commission for getting you the job. Now, that'll be $15.75. Do you still want that job? Yeah, I need the money.
How can you ignore the girl next door? Now, let's see. They don't make girls like they used to. I know, I take them apart. I wonder where my brother George is. You stupid wolf! How many times have I tell you that you shouldn't sneak up behind me? And you've got to stop eating that Puss in Boots cat food. Idiot! I needed you. Where were you?
Oh, I've been to the dentist. These here are just temporary fillings.
Fool you! I told you never go into town They might recognize you.
Oh, don't worry about that. I gave a phony name. And besides, the dentist, he won't talk. I killed him.
You fool! They'll find the body.
Oh, no, they won't. I played it smart. I put the body in the waiting room. They won't see it but twice a year.
I'm sorry I ever took up with you. What were you when I found you? Nothing. You did commercials with Charles Antel.
Please, Master, don't yell at me. You'll make me neurotic. And didn't I go to the blood bank and get your lunch? And didn't I get this here girl for you?
Oh, take her out. She gives me a headache. Put her in the deep freeze with the others.
Yes, Master.
My experiment is almost complete. All I need now is the brain of a man. If I could only find a man with a brain that has never been used.
I think there's somebody out there.
Wonder who it could be this hour. Quick, put your fangs back in. You're supposed to look frightened. Ah, that's cute. Now answer the door.
I want a girl, just like the girl that married dear old dad. Pardon me, is the lady of the house in? I'm your neighborhood brush salesman. Oh, I see you've been doing dishes. Well, I got some Linoln Plus that'll take care of that. That'll make those kissable again. This is going to be an easy sale.
Good evening.
Oh, how do you do? Are you the lady of the house?
No, I'm Professor Lugosi, and this is my half-brother. Half-brother, half-wolf.
Didn't I meet you at the city dog pond? Here, I've got some brushes here that I know that will interest you gentlemen.
You interest me, young man.
I do?
Yes, why don't you pull up a slab and lie down?
Yeah, I got some brushes here I'd like to show you here. I'm sure that you'll be interested in them. Got all kinds, you know. These brushes are imported. Yeah. Perfect. I knew you'd like them.
And I'm used too.
Now, here's a wonderful brush I'm sure you'd be interested in. That's for people without hair. Hey, could I interest you in a nice back scratcher, would you? Oh, I see you have one. Hey, how about a moth spray? Here's a nice thing. Everybody needs a moth spray. I'll bet this place is full of moths. I'll bet this closet here is but smorgasbord. Must be one of Ruberosa's old closets, huh?
My sister, poor girl. She sleeps all the time.
Oh, really?
Yes, she was bitten by the tsetse fly.
Bitten by a tsetse fly? You mean a tsetse fly? You mean one of those mosquitoes after the caffeine has been removed. Don't ad-lib, kid. You're among stars. Your teeth? Now, I'm sure that I'm going to interest you fellows in something. You know, I never say die.
But we do.
I don't know. Here's something that might interest you fellas. This is a genuine mohair bristle. This is mohair bristle, and you should have heard Mo scream. This wood is imported from Denmark. This brush is either his or hers. I don't think I'm getting through to this boy, you know. I only have something with, let's see,
This brush is on sale.
yeah, this brush is... Please, one idiot on the board at a time. This brush is on sale, and with every brush, we give you absolutely free this gaily colored box of mothballs. Now, they are guaranteed not to run. These things...
Now it's cold. Now we take him to my secret laboratory in the graveyard. That's the only place where can I work. It's so peaceful in the graveyard. Now we have to work fast.
Oh. Good heavens. Where am I at? In Pasadena?
Don't worry. You're in a graveyard.
A graveyard? Good heavens.
Here, get away from that tree.
I think there's somebody coming.
Yes, it's my sister, the vampira. Here.
Don't dig your own hole, will you? Good heavens. Oh, good heavens. Even Earl Wilson couldn't get me out of this. Say, didn't I meet you in a hardware store trying on brooms?
We're wasting our precious time. I have to prepare the laboratory. Oh, it's so wonderful a night for an operation. The moon is full.
Here, stop that. That ain't a real moon. Sam put that up there. Stop it, will you? You'll have every dog in the neighborhood over here.
You'll watch him. I open the laboratory. Come.
Would you like to go out with me after you're dead?
Would I like to go out with you? Now's your chance to send the kids out of the room. Yeah, I think you're very attractive. I love your eyebrows. But I'll have you know that I'm personally acquainted with Boris Karloff and the Andrews sisters. I don't even know you. I haven't been introduced yet. I don't go out with strangers, you know.
I'm Vampira, the ghoul.
Well, I'm Clem, the coward.
I like you.
You do?
Yes, you're just my type.
You mean I'm breathing?
A red-blooded American boy.
Yeah? This is a physical impossibility.
Why don't you invite me over sometime when you cut yourself shaving?
Oh, let's not get sickening about it. Look, I don't even... You better get home. It's getting late. Why don't you go? Where do you live, anyhow?
Here.
Here? Well, I like the way you keep your lawn.
Tell me,
Oh, pardon me.
do you think I'm
Pull up a shroud and sit down. What's that?
Do you think I'm attractive?
Well, you have your point, yeah. I like your schoolgirl complexion. How old are you, anyhow?
I'm 614 years old.
600 and how much?
14.
That's the awkward age. Hey, I know what we could do with you. Boy, Ralph Edwards could do this was your life.
Darling,
My corn.
This won't hurt a bit.
What you gonna do? Are you kidding? Let's do the other one again.
We're lucky that the salesman came to our house and to our door. Yes, he's just what I always wanted. Genuine, early American idiot.
I didn't know this was going to be such a tough territory. Oh, take it easy, boy. Put a pillow there, will you?
This is the moment I was always waiting for. Now I'm going to transfer that idiot into a brilliant robot who knows the secret of the universe. And I'll make him tell me everything, and then I'm going to rule the world.
Look, Master, it moves.
Yes. Our experiment is a success. I created a genius. And he's mine. All mine.
Mother.
Tell me the secret of the universe. What is the secret?
He's dumber than me, isn't he?
Information. Give me the information. I must get the information. That's the information. What is it? Rheingold is here. I created a monster. Help, stop him. Wolfman, stop him.
Please, you're making enough noise to wake the living.
Thank you.
Get out! Please don't kill me! Please save me! Somebody! Someone save me!
Oh, for goodness sake, I'm supposed to be a horrible monster. How did you do it?
It's easy. I'm Bob Warren. I've been drinking Geritol all year.
It tastes good, too.
Now that was a real treat, wasn't it? And you know, Vampira speaks to me regularly, all the time. My kinship with the matriarch of our genre, horror hosting, is as strong as ever, and Vampira told me that this year was the year to finally present this to you for Halloween. And so that's what I did. I honored her wishes as I honor her and her memory. Always. When we return, it'll be time for our feature presentation.
This part always chokes me up. This Halloween, nothing sets the mood like a movie from Blockbuster.
You're getting my foot wet.
Sorry!
Oh, I do enjoy an evening with a little light entertainment. But when your video heads get dirty, you lose your picture. Not a pretty sight. Happily, this new Polaroid video cassette will help you. It actually cleans your heads as it plays, so dirty heads needn't haunt you. New Polaroid video cassettes. Get the picture?
This morning, Billy looked like any other boy, but as the moon rose, he turned into a werewolf. He used new Pa's Halloween makeup kits. His friends did too. Look, Mike's a vampire. Amy's a ghost. Pa's makeup is safer than masks. It never blocks vision, and it's hypoallergenic too. So watch your kids turn into the creatures they really are with new Pa's Halloween makeup kits.
Welcome to my home. I've been expecting you. You may wonder how I knew you were coming, but see, sooner or later everyone passes through here. Before we start our show in your theater, the producers and distributors wish to take this opportunity to warn you, the theater audience, in the event all the lights should go out and you see a shadow moving past your seat, under no circumstances attempt to drive it away, for it may be the person beside you. You may think my warning unnecessary, but in a few moments, I will be a lot safer in here than you will be out there. Sometimes after seeing a show of this type, you find yourself walking home alone in the dark, and you hear strange footsteps behind you. And when you turn around to look, if you dare look, you will see nothing. For behind every locked door, strange things await you. Creatures from the bowels of the earth. Beings too horrible to describe. But most of all, you will feel that cold, wet, clammy hand. You see, I told you I would be a lot safer in here than you would be out there. And just think, we have only started. Looks deserted, Professor Williams.
Yes, Lieutenant. Apparently no one's been here since last year.
Well, after last year's initiation parties and trouble those kids caused, I'll bet they'll be back tonight.
Tell me one thing, Lieutenant. Now, why in the world would they put this place?
Oh, several reasons. The crazy rumors, for one. It's completely isolated and we're 20 miles from town.
Rumors? What rumors?
Oh, the usual kind. People around here claim to hear weird noises late at night. Always after midnight, of course. Monsters, you know.
Well, any of this true?
This house was owned by some doctor or scientist years ago. Since then, he became a mad doctor who changes teenagers into monsters and has ghouls and fiends working for him. Whatever the latest fad is.
Oh, kids. The silly things they come up with. Do you think they'll pay any attention to that?
I doubt it. We'll swing out here about 2 and we'll find something. Well, it's getting late.
Yes, I've got to get back to town. The dean wants to talk to all of the counselors about the hazards of this initiation week.
There's going to be a lot of trouble tonight. I'll pick you up later and we'll swing out here about 2.
All right.
Look at the cobwebs in here. It looks like nobody's been in here for the past year.
Yeah, nobody but spiders.
Boy, they sure picked the places.
Hey, lights for it.
Good, that'll save our candles. What a house. It looks like Horror Hotel.
That's just what it is. Your room is right this way.
Oh, Danny, don't you ever stop joking.
Ah, you girls are going to enjoy this.
Very funny. We're out for fun tonight.
Yeah, the cobwebs are going to scare you out first.
Oh, it'll take more than cobwebs to scare us out.
Will you please make up your minds which one of the Seligman rooms you want? Hey, that stuff is heavy. You girls must take half your house with you for one night.
Around.
Scary. Gosh. These other ones are full of junk. Wonder what's in all those crates. Oh, no, I can't see a thing for all the cobwebs and stuff. It's coffins.
Coffins?
Yeah, I mean, there are pieces of bodies in it. Sure, like on the Late Show. That's right, and that 12 the mad doctors Los Aspects Sapins and Monsters.
You know, monsters could take lessons from you.
What about this room here?
Let's go in this room.
Oh, look at this.
Scary.
Oh, I wish you were all right. That looks okay.
Anyway, it's the biggest.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, we can forget the upstairs. Ugh.
When the sorority girls said we'd have to spend the night in a haunted house, they weren't kidding.
You sure you want to join that sorority now?
You change your mind now, and they don't want to change their minds. They aren't afraid of the things in here.
Well, let's get settled. Did you ever see such a mess?
Well, there you go. All the comforts of home, girl.
Hey, a fireplace.
With your permission, ladies, we'll take our leave.
You wouldn't dare.
Hey, Rat, wait just a minute. Aren't you going to build us a fire?
Oh, fire, oh, me?
You wouldn't want us to freeze, would you? You see, we won't be dressed for a cold night.
Igor likes sex.
Yeah, we know. What about that fire?
Okay. We wouldn't want you to freeze now, would we? There's nothing worse than a cold girl.
Knock it off, or you'll be instant monster.
Ha, he already is.
Storm's getting worse.
Yeah, we gotta get back to town. Hey, the chimney's blocked.
Well, that's that.
Well, what's wrong?
Well, it's blocked. You just have to rock it without a fire.
Oh, no.
Well, it really isn't too cold.
A fire would have been nice.
Well, there isn't much more we can do here.
No, come on, let's go. Sure you don't want to come back with us? 2 more hours to 12.
Don't be silly, Johnny. If there was anything really dangerous, we wouldn't be here.
It's just a sorority initiation.
You'll be back in 10 hours, and you better be here.
Don't forget that this house belongs to a mad doctor.
Yeah, that's right.
Mad doctor, I'm suffering from a lack of affection. Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to put you under my spell.
Help!
Look into my eyeballs. Yeah, that's it. You are a chicken. Now you are something else.
Flush.
What are you?
I'm a toilet.
Why don't you guys take the mad doctor and his talking toilet home? Sounds like he needs a plumber.
They're too proud to ask us to stay. What say we offer them a superhuman protection service, specializing in sorority initiates and haunted houses only?
How about that, Rick? We're in a haunted house.
Beat it! Don't you ever
Hey, fellas, wait a minute. Let's go back to the campus and get some monster stuff.
Hey, Tom.
Crazy.
Wicked.
Yeah.
We better hurry if we want to get back by 12.
Yeah, it's 10 now. Let's move it.
I see we have visitors tonight, Mad Doctor.
Yes, ain't that nice?
Are you going to extend your hospitality
Oh,
tonight?
I sure am. We got a lot of girls tonight. We got a lot of things to do. Eagle's gonna go up and get me one in just a little few minutes now. Big G, I told you you're drinking too much tonight. Give me that, Big G. Give me that back here, Big G. You give me that back, I'll turn you back into a human being again. Come on now, Big G. Go up and get me one of the girls. Help me go bring me one of the girls down. Now, come on now. Hurry up now. It's getting late. Come on now. Hurry up, Big G. Come on. No, not that way. Up the stairs, Big G. Hurry up now. Come on now. Hurry and bring me one of the girls down.
Too bad the boys couldn't stay. Well, they offered to.
Gee, that would have been nice. But it's better that they left. Uh-huh. Besides, the sorority may decide to check on us. Hey, I never thought of that. Do you think they'd send someone out? Could be. You know, old Hatchet-Face herself could show up now. The boys are gone and we're here.
Well, I can just see the look on her face now. I just thought of something. What? Well, I bet they're going to come back.
Yeah, remember how they kept talking about midnight? And the way they were acting? Oh, no.
I'll bet they do show up at 12.
It's almost that now. What a riot!
Someone out and the boys are here.
Well, maybe we could get them to leave.
We'd never make the sorority.
We make it to the dean's office, though.
Yeah, out of college. Well, I don't know what we're so worried about. In this storm, no one's going to show up.
Well, I'm going to find some place to wash up.
Well, I'm going to sleep in the chair.
Hey, it is midnight. Come on, hurry up with that tire. I'm hurrying. We won't be there till 1 or 1:30 at this rate.
Now to recalibrate the setting a bit, Big G. Is you all ready for the brain transformation, Big G?
Yeah.
Now to transplant a brain from a transformed to a human being.
What's that?
I knew it. It must be the boys coming back. I wonder where Sue is. Well, she must have heard the racket. Well, she probably went on to see what they're up to. They must be all over the house. Let's find them. Well, let's separate. Maybe we can find them before they find us.
Okay. Laura, you go upstairs. Ann and Shelley, you take the basement. I'll look around up here.
Okay, come on, Ann. Well, they got a shot coming.
We're scared.
They're not too scared.
Okay.
We'll beat them at their own game.
Big G, I made a terrible mistake. On the chocolate in my stomach. Stay back. They'll probably be sleeping by the time we get there. So much the better.
Yeah, man, those monster masks I need.
Yeah,
we'll really give them a scare.
Yeah. Come on, Hey, what's going on? Yeah, who are those guys dressed up like monsters? Yeah, how'd they know the girls were here?
What I want to know is, who are they?
Hey, I bet they're from the Delta House.
That's it. They've been trying to get even with us since last year.
Looks like they had the same idea. Oh, they're not going to get away with it. Put on your mask and let's go get them. Hey, I can't see.
Operator. Operator. Give me the university. No, I don't know the number. How many universities are in this crummy town? Just connect me with Professor Williams' office. Will you answer your phone, you big clown? Stop reading those comic books.
Hello? Oh, Professor Williams speaking.
This is Miss Petrie, Professor. I live on the old Thurston Road. I believe your students call it Haunted House Lane or something like that. That's what I'm calling about. I live a half a mile from that miserable place.
Yes, Miss Petrie. But what seems to be your problem? Yes? Yes? What?
The racket they're making, I don't know. I can hear it like it was on my front porch. Of course I'm sure they're from the college. I read ahead in the script. I wouldn't be wasting time calling you if I weren't. They came tearing past her a good 100 miles an hour. It's disgraceful, the way you people let them run wild.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Of course. Yeah. All right, Mrs. Petrie. We'll come out and have a look around. Yeah. Well, thank you for calling. Goodbye.
You're sick. Disgraceful. Horrible little monsters. In my day, we didn't do that.
Hello? Lieutenant Hudson, please. Oh, hello, Lieutenant? This is Williams. Well, your hunch was right. Mm-hmm. Operation Party Crash.
This is going to be phantasmagoric. My greatest scientific feat. Big G, I'm going to make you disappear. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Oh, we got some nice ones tonight. Which one shall we take first, Dracula?
What did I tell you? They're here, all right.
They're going to get you. Look out! Look out, Ingo, help! Come on, look out there now! Oh, you stay away! Stay away! Don't tell those bombs! Ingo, help! Get up! Get in there! Watch your big G! Look out! Look out! Don't you...
Kids have got a lot of explaining to do.
What's going on here?
What for? You'd never believe it.
That's good. That's fine. That's fine right there now. That's good. Big G, every night, every theater, it's the same thing. You drink too much of this orangutan juice and botch the whole job. Now, I'll get rid of that. Now, Big G, you take that ray gun and blast this thing right out of the theater. That's good. Now, Big G, go out there in the audience and get me another girl. And you other monsters, go out and help him.
Stay tuned for more spooky fun on the Bone Jangler Halloween special.
If you've been looking high and low for a big car as good as a Volkswagen, maybe you should look into our big car, the Volkswagen 411. It has some things no Volkswagen ever had, like 4 big doors and lots of room and luxury for the whole family. It has some advanced things most cars don't have, like electronic fuel injection, an automatic preheating system, and a big trunk up front. But you don't have to be a genius to drive the 411 because it comes with an automatic transmission, also as standard equipment. So now, there's a Volkswagen big enough for just about everyone. The Volkswagen 411 4-door sedan.
Gosh, Burger Chef, it's Wolfburger the werewolf.
Where can I get delicious burgers? Where can I get fun food? Where, oh where?
At Burger Chef.
Where?
And now at participating burger chefs, you can buy fun meals that now come on Halloween magic meal trays. There's a magic trick in each fun meal. There are 10 different magic meal tricks you can collect.
Burger Chef, you're incredible!
Creepy Crawlers, Thing Maker 2. In about an hour, you can make lots of things that look awful and feel terrible. Creepy Crawlers, treat the goop, pour in the molds, and wait. Yuck. Creepy Crawlers, Thing Maker 2, an electrical toy.
It's disgusting.
Creepy Crawlers, Thing Maker 2 comes with 3 molds and 4 bottles of goop. New from Mattel.
It's extraordinary, isn't it?
I've got new Cocoa Pebbles. Looks more chocolatey, tastes better than ever. But we can't let Betty or Wilma see the chocolatey color of it.
Hi, fellas.
Close your eyes. Don't look or you'll turn into a chocolatey monster. Oh, boy.
Looks more chocolatey.
Have some girls. New Post Cocoa Pebbles cereal's part of a balanced breakfast.
Tastes better than ever. What a delicious feeling. New Cocoa Pebbles.
Sure, tastes better than ever. Looks more chocolatey. Looks chocolatey.
Your Halloween headquarters for Ben Cooper costumes. A fun selection for children from Sesame Street to Superman. Your choice, $3.97, or adult styles at $14.97. For Topstone masks, highly detailed full-face styles for teens and adults with flush hair and only $5.97. Do it yourself with this Paws Makeup Kit for $3.97. For candy, treats you can trust for tricksters of all sizes, including this fine assortment from Hershey. Happy Halloween!
What's wrong with Dracula? He's losing his monster power. So is Frankenstein. Quick, into the Monsterizer.
You can activate the Monsterizer, batteries not included, and imagine you're restoring monster power to Frankenstein. Figures sold separately. You crank him into the chamber. It closes automatically.
Activate the Monsterizer. I feel like a new monster.
The Monsterizer comes complete as shown. Frankenstein and Dracula figures are sold separately. New from Remco.
Around here, it's so much fun trying to stay alive.
Introducing Stay Alive, a death-defying game from John Sands. Pull on the slides and the holes close and open. Then watch your opponent lose his marbles, something you mustn't do to stay alive.
But the bad loser.
Stay alive. It makes life worth living.
It was a Halloween party where fantasies come true. I put on Showtime makeup and did a dance or two. Boys and ghouls were hanging out like vamp and tigress too. My Showtime face was all in place, then Rock Angel, I saw you.
It's Showtime, the adult Halloween makeup. Showtime is hypoallergenic, more comfortable than masks, more fun too.
You know you are my fantasy, but I can't speak to you.
Make up a Halloween fantasy with Showtime makeup.
Where did you get my number? Okay, look, Casper, I know you're friendly and everything like that, but we're trying to tape a show here, okay? Some of us are still on television, okay? All right? All right, yeah. Happy Halloween to you too, good. All right, yeah. Have fun, yes. Okay.
Bye, Casper.
See, she heard you. Okay, bye. Okay.
I hate those things.
Wendy had to have given him the number. I mean, where else would he get it from? All right, well, let's check some more stuff out. It's Halloween. Boo.
Boo-hoo.
The Crawling Ham.
Someone, please come in.
140,000. Push the red.
God, Steve, help me. Help me.
Claude, what does it mean I'm stacked?
Stacked?
You'll experience a new dimension in motion picture thrills when you see The Crawling Ham. The Crawling Ham demands to live, commands you to see it. A disembodied hand holds the key to a killer more deadly than the supernatural.
Is there something wrong, little buddy?
A requiem for an astronaut.
He's a killer. He doesn't come over here quietly and put that bottle down, I'll have to shoot him.
But he's just a kid!
It strikes deadly, silently. It will not relent.
You think I'm drunk, don't you?
It will strike you deadly. The Crawling Hand.
What is your blood type?
What are you asking me? What are you asking me?
I said, what is your blood type?
I think it's O. Back to the hearse. Thank you. We can't say your name, but thank you for being here. He's going to bite me or something.
Halloween experts at Magic Manor have everything you'll need this year, including actual character masks from famous motion pictures. And they can show you the proper application of makeup to impress that special someone. Magic Manor's professional hand-painted custom masks start as low as $250. This Halloween, remember Magic Manor. Wigs, masks, makeup, costumes, shockingly authentic. Magic Manor, East Wind Mall.
This Halloween, give the safe treat
Thank you.
that helps treat the disabled.
Thank you.
Give Easter Seal safe Halloween coupons.
Thank you.
Good for special treats at local stores and restaurants.
Thank you.
Give Easter Seal safe Halloween coupons
Thank you.
and give the treat that gives treatment.
Thank you.
Safe Halloween booklets are now available at these fine stores. Support a safe Halloween for children everywhere.
There's goblins, there's ghouls, there's pirates about. Halloween's coming, the trick-or-treaters are out. But look at that witch on Halloween night. She's the first one with a blinking pumpkin light. Pumpkin light flashes so everyone knows she is near. Pumpkin light makes Halloween safer and scarier this year. And pumpkin light safer for a spooky pumpkin too. Just pop it right in and watch your pumpkin go boo.
Pumpkin Light is available at Osco, Purity Supreme, Spags, and Leewards.
Halloween costumes from most stores have one built-in disadvantage. Anyone can buy the same costume. A costume from Ragstock, on the other hand, is unique because you selected yourself from a huge stock of recycled clothing. Create your own Dracula or Superman. Be a cowboy or a rock star, a tramp or a vamp.
Visit Ragstock at 327 State Street, Madison.
Who's brave enough to play Ghost Castle? The victim's journey, room by room. They take their chances. Along the way, anything can happen, and usually does. To win, you must reach the coffin and lay the ghost. Will anybody survive Ghost Castle from NB Games?
There's a vacancy at the Bates Motel.
Norman, is that you?
No, it's Buzz McKenzie, and it could be you. Look for this display and enter Bud Light Psycho sweepstakes to win a Bud Light party with Buzz McKenzie at the Psycho Mansion. You can even get a mug like Spud's at participating retailers. Wow!
That Spud is so cool, it's scary.
Wanna go psycho with me, Elvira, here at the Bates Motel? Look for me wherever they sell mug root beer. And enter the Go Psycho with Elvira contest. You can be my guest at Universal Studios in Hollywood for a monstrous bash at the Bates Motel. Shower, anyone? This Halloween, go psycho with Elvira and win a party with mug root beer and me.
I love my mug.
I love it.
Finding the right costume driving you batty? Drive over to Big Kmart's Halloween sale, and you'll have dozens of the latest and greatest costumes to choose from. Kids' costumes are on sale, as low as $4.99. Plus, name your treat and presto, you get fun-sized bags for just $1.88. It's all here at Big Kmart's Halloween sale. All its savings so good it's scary. So hurry right in.
Halloween.
I think he'll come back.
Halloween, the night he came home. Rated R.
fact, it was.
Well, there it is. And I tell you, I don't know what's scarier. That this Halloween will soon be over, or that you never know when it'll be your last Halloween ever. So stay safe this Halloween. Have fun. Know that my love for you is eternal. And with any luck, we'll all reconvene here next Halloween.
Thank you.